What's up everyone, welcome to FilmSpot, and today we will be talking about the best upcoming movies. A little more than a year has passed since Marvel first released Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and whether you like it or not, you can't deny the effort that went into it. Anyways, the film ended with the audience wondering where the protagonist would go from there. And in case you were wondering where Marvel plans to take Doctor Strange, our friends at the Cosmic Circus say they already have a specific comic storyline in mind for his next solo journey. The next Doctor Strange 3 will also reportedly be inspired by the Avengers Time Runs Out comic event. Now, in this epic tale, the heroes band together to stop the final incursion from destroying the multiverse. Also, as Charlize Theron's Clea, this makes sense as she's expected to step in and force Doctor Strange into action to clean up the mess he caused in Multiverse of Madness. Still, that's not all. The surprise is that Clea has connections to the Black Priests, a criminal organization that operates between universes. On top of that, the movie will show us that the multiverse is in bad shape due to numerous incursions, some of which occurred in Spider-Man No Way Home. As a result, Strange has come to terms with his place in this mess. Though the million-dollar question is, will any Kang subtypes show up? Well, considering how crucial this person is to the overall plot of the multiverse, his absence here is impossible. This film, like the comic before it, will further lay the groundwork for the Secret Wars epic in the next two Avengers movies. So there's that. Just remember that Marvel Studios has not confirmed or officially verified any of this information. So while it may be juicy, a pinch of doubt is warranted. Yet the Cosmic Circus has often been spot on, so at least some of this information is likely to be accurate. Ending things on a much lighter note, Disney has announced that the release date of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will be May 24, 2024, even though Hollywood is now experiencing strikes. But even if Disney has decided not to delay the film's release and promotion may be difficult because of the strikes, the film's completion of production provides cause for optimism. The sequel, which features The Witcher's Freya Allan in the lead role, will pick up where War for the Planet of the Apes left off, and moves the story further. Fans were first teased with a look at this world in an official still from the film released by Disney in September 2022. You guys, Sweeney, who has already proven her acting chops in critically acclaimed shows like Euphoria and The White Lotus, is now ready to take her career to the next level, and we are excited. Sydney Sweeney, who will play Julia Carpenter's Spider-Woman in the next Madam Web film, is currently the center of attention. Sweeney recently spoke with Variety, and her excitement was contagious as she described her first response to earning the role. According to her, she grabbed literally every comic from the bookstore to see what her character was all about. Sweeney clearly cares about her role as a superhero, as evidenced by her extensive research into the Marvel Comics canon. Even more than that, she seems completely at ease in her role as Madam Web, which hints at a surprising development too. The excitement surrounding Sweeney's Marvel project is nothing new though. Her past enthusiasm for the part has set the tone for what should be an exciting new addition to the Marvel film canon. So set aside the dates, as the release date for Madam Web has been planned for February 14th, 2024. What's more, it's going to be Valentine's Day, so get ready for a fun-filled adventure. The MCU is in for some unexpected action in Thunderbolts, with Jake Schreier, the film's director, dropping hints about the film's unexpected turns. For one, the only solid information fans have about this film is its cast. Florence Pugh, David Harbour, Wyatt Russell, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus alone seem like they would be enough to draw in an audience. Then again, it's obvious that Thunderbolts is cooking up something major. This year, Steven Yeun will be playing a role for which he has not yet been publicly identified. Fans believe that he is Sentry and that this will play a significant role in the film. Even though Marvel Studios hasn't officially announced anything, the actor recently spoke with The Hollywood Reporter about joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And honestly, it's clear that he enjoys his time with Jake Schreier and that he finds inspiration in the role. But as the strikes have escalated, Kevin Feige has recently thanked the Marvel Studios team in a memo. While he did say they are in some new setting at the moment, he did so with an undertone of concern. so it does appear that the strikes by SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild of America will continue for some time. And while the Thunderbolts are expected to hit theaters on December 20th, 2024, this could still very much change. Disney is ready to once again cast its spell on the big screen thanks to a dramatic plot twist. In preparation for a live-action blockbuster that promises to take fans to a world of magic, wonder, and hair-raising thrills, the entertainment giant has set its sights on another beloved fairy tale. The rumor mill in the land of entertainment has been humming with the revelation that the timeless tale of Rapunzel will be given Disney's magical touch in the form of a sequel to the modern animated masterpiece Tangled. And even though the first animated treat didn't hit theaters until 2010, Disney is pulling out all the stops to bring this story to life in a whole new dimension. But don't get too excited just yet. Mystery surrounds this cinematic journey. Many people in the country are talking about who they think will be the most charismatic and talented actors to play the lead roles in this high-stakes adventure. Though it's safe to say that Florence Pugh has been getting quite some votes now. According to industry sources, Disney is considering Florence Pugh to play Rapunzel in the upcoming live-action adaptation of Tangled. Pugh's star has risen to new heights as she has become one of Hollywood's most sought-after actresses in recent years. She previously appeared in a Disney production as Yelena Belova in 2021's MCU project Black Widow. She will also be seen in Marvel's upcoming film Thunderbolts. Given that the film is still in its early stages of development, it is unclear whether any decisions have taken place or offers have been made to the actress. At a press conference, the Russo brothers announced that their next film, Hercules, will add a modern spin to the classic story in the vein of previous recent Disney live-action remakes. According to various media outlets, two Hollywood stars, Taron Egerton of Rocketman fame and the dynamic Michael B. Jordan, famous for his performance in Black Panther, are now in the running for the renowned part of Hercules. So that's also happening. And although everyone had concluded by June 2020 that the cast list released on Facebook by RuPaul's Drag Race family was false, its near perfection has Disney Films hoping that the studio will take notice. Dedicated to the men I loved while growing up actor Noah Centineo, who starred in the 2015 film Before, has been cast as Hercules, and Killing Eve's amazingly talented Jodie Comer has been cast as his spunky love interest Meg. Additionally, Hercules' parents would be portrayed by Jeff Goldblum as Hades, Dame Helen Mirren as Hera, and Ian McShane as Zeus. Beyond that, no one, not even Danny DeVito, could play Phil the Satyr as he did, so everyone assumed he'd come back to reprise his role as Hercules' guide. Hades' minions, Pain and Panic, would also be played by Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, while Zeus's messenger, Hermes, would be played by Stanley Tucci. For now, there has been no official release date set for the film. The exact title of Apple TV's next science fiction drama series has been revealed, drawing heavily from Legendary's Monsterverse. And for those of you wondering, the live-action Legendary television show will center on two iconic monsters, Godzilla and the Titans, where the streaming service released the first official photos from all 10 episodes. The plot of Monarch: Legacy of Monster will involve two siblings looking into their family's connection to the secretive organization Monarch after the destruction of San Francisco by Godzilla and the Titans. Following the clues to Army soldier Lee Shaw in the 1950s and later, we will learn the impact of earth-shaking events on 3 generations of his family. That said, the ensemble cast of Chris Black and Matt Fraction collaborators Monarch: Legacy of Monsters includes Kurt Russell, Wyatt Russell, Anna Sawai, Kiersey Clemens, Ren Watabe, Mari Yamamoto, Anders Holm, Joe Tippett, and Eliza Lazowski. Although a release date has not been officially announced, more details are being published every day, so within the next few months, we should have a solid estimate. So until then, keep sitting on the edge of your seat. You guys, time for the sad part. Joachim Ronning, director of the upcoming Disney picture Tron Ares, has confirmed the delay in production in an Instagram post, with more than 150 people reportedly laid off when the film was threatened with cancellation due to strikes organized by the Writers Guild of America and the Screen Actors Guilds. Ronning has noted that the prolonged suspension of production has added further complications to the situation, stressing the seriousness of the current standoff, and pleaded for a solution that would be fair to all parties involved. Honestly, now is the time for diplomatic negotiation to ensure that all parties can return to work quickly under fair circumstances, and fans get to see their much-awaited releases. According to sources, Tron Ares production has been put on hold until both guilds return to work. Not to mention, while production on the Disney sequel has temporarily stopped, there are currently no signs that the film will be canceled. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.